Question 1. The primary purpose of the air brake system is to A. Cool the engine. B. Provide power steering. C. Stop the vehicle. Answer. C. Stop the vehicle. The air brake system's main function is to safely stop the vehicle. Question 2. The air compressor's role in the air brake system is to A. Release air from the system. B. Pump air into the air storage tanks. C. Control the speed of the vehicle. Answer. B. Pump air into the air storage tanks. The compressor maintains air pressure for the brake system. Question 3. The safety valve is set to open at A. 150 psi. B. 200 psi. C. 125 psi. Answer. A. 150 psi. This prevents overpressurization of the air brake system. Question 4. Brake lag distance on air brakes is usually A. 10 feet. B. 50 feet. C. 20 feet. Answer. C. 20 feet. This is the distance the vehicle travels before the brakes start to take effect. Question 5. The brake pedal in air brake systems controls A. The air pressure applied to put the brakes on. B. The hydraulic fluid. C. The electrical system. Answer. A. The air pressure applied to put the brakes on. The harder you press, the more air pressure you send to the brakes. Question 6. The blank prevents air from flowing back to the compressor. A. One-way check valve. B. Safety valve. C. Brake pedal. Answer. A. One-way check valve. It ensures air moves in the right direction. Question 7. If the air compressor develops a leak, what happens to the air pressure? A. It remains constant. B. It increases. C. It decreases. Answer. C. It decreases. A leak will cause a loss of air pressure. Question 8. The air storage tanks are used to A. Store excess oil. B. Store air that operates the brakes. C. Store hydraulic fluid. Answer. B. Store air that operates the brakes. They ensure a ready supply of air for braking. Question 9. The foundation brakes are located A. At each wheel. B. Only on the front wheels. C. Only on the rear wheels. Answer. A. At each wheel. These are the brakes on which the wheel and tire are mounted. Question 10. The blank turns the compressor on and off to maintain correct air pressure. A. Governor. B. Brake pedal. C. Safety valve. Answer. A. Governor. It ensures the air pressure remains within the correct range. Question 11. In air brake systems, the slack adjuster A. Adjusts the brakes automatically. B. Releases air from the system. C. Pumps air into the system. Answer. A. Adjusts the brakes automatically. It ensures brakes are not too tight or too loose. Question 12. The supply pressure gauge shows A. The amount of air in the air tanks. B. The pressure at which the safety valve releases. C. The pressure at which the compressor cuts in. Answer. A. The amount of air in the air tanks. It indicates the air pressure available for braking. Question 13. The application pressure gauge shows A. The total air pressure in the system. B. The pressure the front brakes are using. C. The air pressure you are applying to the brakes. Answer. C. The air pressure you are applying to the brakes. It indicates how hard you are pressing the brake pedal. Question 14. The low air pressure warning signal A. Comes on when the air pressure in the tanks falls below 60 psi. B. Is an optional feature in most vehicles. C. Only activates when the vehicle is in motion. Answer. A. Comes on when the air pressure in the tanks falls below 60 psi. This warns the driver of potentially unsafe conditions. Question 15. The stop light switch. A. Turns on the brake lights when you put on the air brakes. B. Is connected to the safety valve. C. Releases air from the system. Answer. A. Turns on the brake lights when you put on the air brakes. It alerts other drivers that you are slowing down or stopping. Question 16. The front brake limiting valve. A. Is used to apply more braking power to the front wheels. B. Is used in slippery conditions to reduce the chance of skidding. C. Increases the air pressure to the front brakes. Answer. B. Is used in slippery conditions to reduce the chance of skidding. It can be set to normal or slippery. Question 17. The spring brakes. A. Are used for parking and emergencies. B. Are operated by air pressure. C. Are used in normal driving. Answer. A. Are used for parking and emergencies. They activate automatically if air pressure drops too low. Question 18. The parking brake control. A. Is a diamond-shaped yellow push-pull control knob. B. Is a round red 8-sided control knob. C. Is a square blue twist control knob. Answer. A. Is a diamond-shaped yellow push-pull control knob. It's used to apply and release the parking brakes. Question 19. The tractor protection valve. A. Keeps air in the tractor or truck brake system. B. Releases air from the system. C. Increases the air pressure to the front brakes. Answer. A. Keeps air in the tractor or truck brake system. It prevents air loss if the trailer breaks away. Question 20. The trailer hand valve. A. Should be used in driving. B. Should only be used to test the trailer brakes. C. Increases the air pressure to the trailer brakes. Answer. B. Should only be used to test the trailer brakes. Using it while driving can cause a skid. Question 21. The brake pedal and air brake systems. A. Controls the air pressure applied to the brakes. B. Is connected to the safety valve. C. Releases air from the system. Answer. A. Controls the air pressure applied to the brakes. It determines how hard the brakes are applied. Question 22. The supply pressure gauge. A. Shows how much pressure is in the air tanks. B. Shows how much pressure the compressor is creating. C. Shows how much pressure is being applied to the brakes. Answer. A. Shows how much pressure is in the air tanks. It indicates available air for braking. Question 23. The application pressure gauge. A. Shows the total air pressure in the system. B. Shows the pressure the front brakes are using. C. Shows the air pressure being applied to the brakes. Answer. C. Shows the air pressure being applied to the brakes. It indicates brake pedal force. Question 24. The safety relief valve. A. Releases air from the system. B. Is set to open at 150 psi. C. Is connected to the brake pedal. Answer. B. Is set to open at 150 psi. It prevents system overpressurization. Question 25. The one-way check valve. A. Allows air to flow in both directions. B. Allows air to flow in one direction only. C. Releases air from the system. Answer. B. Allows air to flow in one direction only. It ensures air doesn't flow back to the compressor. Question 26. The air compressor governor. A. Controls when the air compressor will pump air into the air storage tanks. B. Releases air from the system. C. Is connected to the brake pedal. Answer. A. Controls when the air compressor will pump air into the air storage tanks. It maintains system pressure. Question 27. The brake shoes and drums. A. Are found on disc brakes. B. Are parts of the foundation brake. C. Release air from the system. Answer. B. Are parts of the foundation brake. They provide the friction to stop the vehicle. Question 28. This cam. A. Pushes the brake shoes away from one another. B. Pulls the brake shoes together. C. Turns the slack adjuster. Answer. A. Pushes the brake shoes away from one another. It forces the brake shoes against the inside of the brake drum. Question 29. The slack adjuster. A. Is used to adjust the brakes. B. Releases air from the system. C. Is connected to the brake pedal. Answer. A. Is used to adjust the brakes. It ensures the brakes are neither too tight nor too loose. Question 30. The air storage tanks. A. Store hydraulic fluid. B. Store air that operates the brakes. C. Release air from the system. Answer. B. Store air that operates the brakes. They ensure a ready supply of air for braking. Question 31. The brake drums. A. Are cooled by this cam. B. Are found on disc brakes. C. Are where the brake shoes press to stop the vehicle. Answer. C. Are where the brake shoes press to stop the vehicle. They provide the friction surface for the brake shoes. Question 32. The brake lining. A. Is where the brake shoes press to stop the vehicle. B. Is found on the outside of the brake drum. C. Produces the friction that slows the vehicle. Answer. C. Produces the friction that slows the vehicle. It's the material on the brake shoe. Question 33. The service brake system. A. Is used for parking and emergencies. B. Is the main brake system used during driving. C. Releases air from the system. Answer. B. Is the main brake system used during driving. It's controlled by the brake pedal. Question 34. The spring brakes. A. Are used for regular stops. B. Are operated by air pressure. C. Are used for parking and emergencies. Answer. C. Are used for parking and emergencies. They activate if air pressure drops too low. Question 35. When checking air brake systems, what is the maximum air loss rate for a combination vehicle, tractor and trailer, during a 60-second period when the engine is off and the brakes are not applied? A. 3 psi. B. 4 psi. C. 5 psi. Answer. B. 4 psi. For combination vehicles, the maximum allowable air loss rate during a 60-second period when the engine is off and the brakes are not applied is 4 psi. Question 36. In an air brake system, what is the primary purpose of the quick release valve? A. To speed up the release of air from the brakes. B. To quickly fill the air tanks. C. To prevent air from escaping the system. Answer. A. To speed up the release of air from the brakes. The quick release valve allows the brakes to release quickly by expelling the air that was used to apply them. Question 37. What is the main function of the air dryer in an air brake system? A. To cool down the air before it enters the tanks. B. To remove oil from the air. C. To remove moisture from the air before it gets to the air tanks. Answer. C. To remove moisture from the air before it gets to the air tanks. The air dryer ensures that the air in the system is dry to prevent freezing and other moisture-related problems. Question 38. What is the primary function of the slack adjuster in an air brake system? A. To adjust the brake shoes to the brake drums. B. To release air pressure from the brakes. C. To connect the brake chambers to the brake drums. Answer. A. To adjust the brake shoes to the brake drums. The slack adjuster is the component that translates the force of the expanding brake chamber to the brake shoes, pushing them against the brake drum. Question 39. Which of the following is not a type of foundation brake? A. Disc brakes. B. Drum brakes. C. Slack brakes. Answer. C. Slack brakes. Foundation brakes are the brakes used at each wheel. The most common types are disc and drum brakes. Question 40. What is the main danger of having too much water in the air brake system? A. It can cause the brakes to become too sensitive. B. It can freeze in cold weather and cause brake failure. C. It can cause the air pressure to become too high. Answer: B. It can freeze in cold weather and cause brake failure. Water can freeze in the brake lines, valves, and brake chambers, preventing the brakes from working. Question 41. What is the purpose of the tractor protection valve? A. To protect the tractor air brake system from losing air if the trailer breaks away. B. To ensure that the tractor brakes are applied before the trailer brakes. C. To release air from the tractor's air tanks. Answer: A. To protect the tractor air brake system from losing air if the trailer breaks away. The tractor protection valve keeps air in the tractor or truck brake system, even if the trailer breaks away or develops a major leak. Question 42. Which of the following is a common type of air compressor used in air brake systems? A. Rotary screw compressor. B. Hydraulic compressor. C. Electric compressor. Answer: A. Rotary screw compressor. This type of compressor is commonly used in large vehicles with air brake systems. Question 43. What is the primary function of the brake pedal in an air brake system? A. To control the air pressure applied to put on the brakes. B. To release the parking brakes. C. To pump air into the air tanks. Answer: A. To control the air pressure applied to put on the brakes. The harder you press the pedal, the more air pressure you send to the brakes, and the harder the brakes are applied. Question 44. What is the purpose of the supply pressure gauge in an air brake system? A. To show how much pressure is in the air tanks. B. To show how much pressure is being applied to the brakes. C. To show the temperature of the air in the brake system. Answer: A. To show how much pressure is in the air tanks. This gauge lets the driver know how much pressure is available for braking. Question 45. In an air brake system, what should you do if your low air pressure warning comes on? A. Continue driving and monitor the situation. B. Stop and investigate the cause as soon as it's safe to do so. C. Increase your speed to generate more air pressure. Answer: B. Stop and investigate the cause as soon as it's safe to do so. If the low air pressure warning comes on, it means the air pressure in the tanks has dropped below safe levels, and you should stop to address the issue.